The neck failed in the Albany Cup. Things against it there. Back to a more suitable race here. They're racing. And Harry Thomas got away nicely. On the inside is leading in the early stages. Going up there is on the outside. Close and handy, My Greek Boy. And getting up on the inside is over there. Behind them is Bella's Idol going through in the centre. Just a bit keen. And Red Publisher got caught out 3 wide and is also reefing. Then came Grey Enigma. Well back in the field, Lord Help Me Run on the inside. And 2 away last of all is Touch of Silver. Out in front it's Harry Thomas. Leading by 1 length. Second is My Greek Boy. Third on the inside is over there. Then came Bella's Idol. Red Publisher now gets one off the fence on the outside of Lord Help Me Run. 2 lengths away is Grey Enigma, and the other grey at the back of the field, Touch of Silver. So they run down with about 800 metres left to go. And Harry Thomas, where he likes it, bowling along, leading the way from My Greek Boy. Third on the inside is over there, much closer today. Bella's Idol takes off early. Around the outside, Red Publisher settled better. It's about 5 off the leader. The inside pushed along a little bit is Lord Help Me Run. And then came Grey Enigma, and last of all is Touch of Silver. Coming up before the home turn, Harry Thomas just in front of My Greek Boy, giving its head. Bella's Idol 3 wide. Red Publisher tracks up nicely for McNaught. Over there's pushed along. Lord Help Me Run is travelling strongly. It's about to get to the outside, and then Grey Enigma, Touch of Silver in the straight. Harry Thomas goes for home, leads by 1.5 lengths to Bella's Idol. Down the outside, Lord Help Me Run. Grey Enigma trying to come through. Red Publisher out wider. Still Harry Thomas is clear. Bella's Idol. Grey Enigma's flashing home. Harry Thomas in front from Grey Enigma. Lord Help Me Run, and Harry Thomas hangs on. Harry Thomas has won from Grey Enigma by a long neck. 2 lengths away third. Lord Help Me Run. Red Publisher out wide is in a photo with Bella's Idol for fourth. It might be the horse out wide, Red Publisher. Then Touch of Silver, who finished well back in the field, and also My Greek Boy, who faded back towards a tail with over there. Harry Thomas all the way. Number 5, Harry Thomas, Jared Noski, 310, 150. Grey Enigma at 460. It's run a terrific race today. Grey Enigma at big odds, and Lord Help Me Run at $1.60. And Harry Thomas has done the job well out in front. Dictated the affair, kicked away, top of the straight. And certainly no disadvantage today to be right up on speed. It's not a swooper type of a day. Grey Enigma has got home nicely. Lord Help Me Run travelled up strongly on the corner and then just was even over the final 300. Red Publisher just was a bit keen early, got caught wide, then got one off the fence, travelled into the race okay to the turn. But there was nothing really in the tank that final 100 metres. Has had a long campaign. And the judges' information is about to come through after the running of the 4th event. We'll head downstairs and have a chat to Brittany.
Thanks, Richie. Harry Thomas was well supported late in betting and saluted for the punters. Jared Noski able to find the front. I'll grab trainer Ross Price now. Ross, you must just love this horse, one that can be up in work since July and continue to race in the form that he is in another victory.
And before July, he only had 3 weeks off, and he was been racing since January. So, yeah, no, he's just an absolute dream horse to train. You don't do a lot with him in between. He does a lot of wading in the sea, and he just keeps him fresh, and you can switch him from 14 to 1800, and yeah, he's a real genuine little horse.
In that time, has there been any signs that he wanted the paddock, or is he just one of those that thrives off being in work?
Well, I told the owners probably 4 months ago that I said, as soon as he tells me, I'll put him out. You know, he's had enough, but he still hasn't told me yet. So we just keep sending him round. When he's happy like he is, and he's free and he's sound, we just keep sending him round.
Today, were you expecting to find the front? Jared said on radio yesterday that that was hopefully going to be the case, but there was a horse like a My Greek Boy engaged.
I actually thought My Greek Boy might actually lead, and if he did, well, we were just going to sit on his outside, but because Harry Thomas can do it both ways. But My Greek Boy took hold fairly soon after the start and just left Jared alone in front, which was really good.
Is that his greatest asset, the fact that he can roll them along in front and really take some catching?
Absolutely, he's got a really good cruising speed, and if he can basically give him his head and just let him travel under his own steam, he just seems to run it out, and it's his greatest attribute.
Are you looking forward to the Bunbury Cup tomorrow?
Yeah, I am actually. Everything looks good down there, the horse as well, so yep, be interesting. Just got a wide barrier to contend with. Other than that, everything's fine.
All right, well, best of luck tomorrow and congratulations here.
Thank you very much.
Ross Price and Harry Thomas being brought back in by Jared Noske. He said on radio yesterday his intentions were to find the front and roll them along. That is the horse's asset. Last start, he went to the 1,800 metres of the detonator, and it may just have seen him out in the final furlong, but today back to the mile, a trip that he does appreciate. The horse that's been up since July. And Dawn, you hear from Ross just then. How great are horses when they just love being in work?
I think great. You have one like this, you can just continue to put in the box and they just run for you. And we'll catch up with our jockey here now, Jared Noske. And Jared, you must be thrilled every time you see this horse in the entries ready to go, because you know he's going to be there for you.
Yeah, I love riding him, and it's a good call by Ross dropping him back to the mile. We're able to ride him to his strength and let him roll along. He had him entered in the Bunbury Cup tomorrow, but 2,000 probably might have seen him out. So it's a really good race for him, and he got to lead like he likes to, and well.
You must have been thrilled when you looked around and didn't see any company early on.
Yeah, he got there pretty easily, and then just sort of able to keep going through his gears, and he done it well.
Well, very nicely done, and you and this horse have a good synergy.
Thank you.
Cheers to you. Thank you.
Jared Noske and Ross Price and the ever-consistent Harry Thomas taking out the Crown Towers handicap.